しょ。はい。このマグロというテーマはかつて道場さん経験されたんですが、これはちょっとかなり難しいとおっしゃってましたね。
そうですね。あんまり火に入れすぎるとね、硬くなる性格があるので。
Let's just do a double check here real quick. Yep, we are good. All right, so we are back with some more Heroforge. If you've been over on the YouTube or you've been checking out here, we are doing Overwatch characters in Heroforge because I saw where you can now import figures into Superliminal, and of course you can also import these into Tabletop Simulator. So we've been joking about making our own sort of spin-off or knockoff Overwatch game. Specifically, I don't know what kind of game, we've just been making miniatures for it. But the cost, if we get Tabletop Simulator itself is $20, each character is 8. So if at about 28 characters, we're looking at around $250 to make this stupid game, which is actually less than people will pay for, you know, real tabletop games. Let me get rid of my gum there. So we've already made quite a few. We started off, let's look at our little list here. We have Mercy in her Dr. Ziegler outfit. I still need to actually paint the staff to make that a bit more accurate to the character. Maybe add some more detail on the boot, add some gold. But she's okay for now. We also have, this is the first one we did, very basic Zenyatta going into Transcendence. You can't do 8 arms or whatever, so we kind of gave him the best we could. Still a fun one there. We have a Torbjorn in his regular costume. We could not get the smokestacks on his back, so he's got like a Gatling gun thing looking so it's mechanical, and of course his hammer. We have Widowmaker in her summer beach costume. That one I actually think came out pretty well. And this is an inside joke. We kind of gave her her big diamond ring from her husband. Even have like the red in the sights, so you can look through the sight there. Our most recent one I did kind of off stream just to see what we could do, because there aren't a lot of options for overweight characters in Heroforge. So this is the best I could come up with for a Junkrat, or pardon me, Roadhog. He's got his shotgun, he's got the chain hook, got some turkey leg and a pie down there, dried earth for him. Couldn't get his little winch on the back, so he's got a couple of ropes, made him look like chains as best we could, shoulder pads. He's got the gas mask, the gray hair, and I know in some of his costumes the belly button is pierced. You can't give him an outie, but I was able to give him a belly button piercing. So we are going to go into our next character here. Who should we do? So we actually did, of course we did Roadhog. Let's see who we have. I know we have good options for Soldier. Rhine we could do maybe. Reaper would be interesting. Far out. Oh, you know what? Let's make an Ashe. Can we make an Ashe? Should be pretty straightforward, but we're gonna make Ashe. So we actually have the thing here tells how tall they are. Does it have everybody? Does not have everyone yet, because they do not see Ashe in this. So let's ask, how tall is Ashe from Overwatch? Eh, 5'6", 5'8", whatever. She is probably shorter than Widow. So, all right, we're gonna go with Ashe. So, species, human, female. Head, that's normal, we'll stick with that one. Ears, normal, fine. Hair, need longer than that if we can. It's flat. So what look at her hair. So it is kind of a shoulder, just past shoulder length bob. Huh, bob. Do we have something along those lines? Got an undercut. Of course, that'll work great for Sombra. What is the closest? Too curly for me. Alright, that'll at least give her some of the things there. No beard, brows, yeah, slim as possible. Eyes, normal human. Teeth, normal human. Expressions go into the face. Okay, so body, human, of course. Legs, human. Yep, yep, yep. Measure. Make her 5'8". Make her 5'7". Wings, tail, extra. Nope. Head is fine. Arms. There. A little bit slight. All right, posture. Aggressive a little bit there. Okay, long arms there for the gun. Fine. Bust. Pump a little bit. Waist, thin her down a little bit, just because that's what I figure for Ashe. Give her a little pooch, maybe. It's fine. Curves. Ashe has a little bit of boot. All right. Pardon me. Clothing. Let's start with the head. Do we have... Hers is flat brimmed, so more like that one. But that one looks better. Accuracy or appeal? Actually, it works better. We can color it to make it look how we want, so that's fine. We'll stick with a mobster's hat probably. Cappello Romano, nope. Oh, mobster's hat still looks the best, I think. Their search engine leaves something to be desired. Search functionality, I mean. Australian rancher. It's a bit thick. Man, nothing's perfect. Will a Sunday hat be the closest we can get? We'll come back to it, okay? Neck. Does she have any necklace? She has a tie. She has a red tie on her. So let's go in and see, do we have a tie? That's probably the closest we're going to get. Leather vest. Belt. All right. Let's start with the shirt area. Her coat with tails, that might work. Outlaw's duster. They have two of the same design there? Looks like. If I had a slit in the back, I think it'd be better. Alright, so yeah, we get rid of her necklace, or her neckline, because she got the red tie on there. Not perfect, good. Okay, so she's got the tie. That's, yeah, we'll work with that. Legs. essentially has jeans with chaps. Yep. We have chaps. Breeches, bards, tailored slacks. Gunslinger's chaps. She might be very similar to McCree by the time they're done. What else? Yeah, I think that might be our best bet just because of the chaps. Alright, so that's fine. Feet. She's got some heely boots, probably. I'm going to get myself on some sort of government watch list by searching for Ashe's feet. So yeah, just plain boots, a little bit of metal on the front. Okay, so let's check them out. A lot of these boots have some sort of armor aspect to them. Sandals and shin guards won't cut it. Worn boots. Tall fitted boots. Those are more her style, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to go with those because of the heels on there are nice. Alright, no mask. Gear. So she has dynamite, her coach gun, and her rifle. Typically you're going to see her with the rifle and the coach gun by her side. So let's stick with that. Let's go to rifles. So plain rifle for now is a place to start. Hers is lever action? Yeah, I think hers is lever action. Actually, probably, semi-auto. Let's go with plain rifle. There we go. And back items. There's her coach gun, Parfetto. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Her base. Let's put her, is she going to be in the Deadlock hideout or is she going to be out there in the desert itself? Let's put her on the desert. This will be kind of similar to what we did for Roadhog, but we can work with that. Items. Where is that? Dynamite. Is that up the top? Yep. Bundle of dynamite. And, ooh, bottles. Okay. That's fine. If we put her on their motorcycle, will it? Yeah, you know what? Let's put Ashe on the bike. That was a key part of her introductory cinematic with her and McCree and the Deadlocks. So let's give Ashe our first use of a mount. So let's work on the pose a bit. There we go. Face. I like that. fine. All right, so how are we going to bend this thing up? Turn. Yeah, I like that. That's a good angle. Okay, good, good, good. No, this is actually, I can dig that. Back. Fine, not a lot we can do there with that. I like how she's leaning towards the angle of the bike. All right, that's fine. All right, so the items, working over the items. Items 2. All right, put it right next to that one. Other one's there. Great. And so maybe she's scooping by to pick up dynamite as she goes. Let's take a quick grab. That's actually pretty dope. That's a decent Ashe. So now the fun part, let's go ahead and start painting up our young biker lass here. Let's start there. So let's go with the hair. Got Platinum Witch. That Wolfpack Gray looks good. Old Salt. There's a little shading in the Platinum Witch. Yeah, it's pretty much white. So we'll stick with the white there. Cool. This hat, I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced on the hat. So let's go back to clothing. Now we have Sunday hat. Not a wizard hat. Not a bard hat. Outlaw. Come on, I know we've seen more options than what you're showing me. Rancher. Sci-fi stuff for Soldier and Farah and Genji. Where's the cowboy hat? That might have to be it. And the mobster's hat. What do we think? Mobster, cowboy. Let's see. Hers has a little adornment to it. It's thin but broad and slung low. Let's give her that one, so when we get to McCree, his going to be the more traditional cowboy hat, and hers will look more specific to her. But she has red eyes, right? Yeah, red eyes. Always kind of struck me as odd, but that's what it's been in most of the art. This is the official. Yeah, those are definitely reddish brown. Okay, so let's get into these eyes. Go back to the paint. We actually have one for eyes. Yep, that'll work. That's her. Eyelashes are dark still, so that's fine. We got some dark up there. Great, great, great. And let's go for the hat. Let's make it kind of a leathery. She has a black band. We'll make it just darker. There we go. Okay. Miss Ashe is looking all right. Black. They're a silky red, but red there. Gonna get the shirt to be white. All right, so what does her vest look like? Gray. Some gold highlights, some metallic highlights. She's coming along. Okay, I can deal with that. We're back on leather. What color is that? Slate Hate. All right. We want to keep those white for extra highlights. No, all right. Okay, do we want anything on her side? Gun belt? Can we have a gun belt? Yeah, nothing good. That's fine. So you can't do much with the brows, which is disappointing. I'd like to kind of tilt those down if we could. Give her more of a scowl. But we have, okay, so her upper body's there. We need to get to her lower body. So let's get rid of her mount for just a second. So easier access to her legs and interior clothing here. Much better. Oh, there we go. And so gold buckle. And let's get ourselves some nice deep brown leathers. Slight change there for a bit of a highlight. And let's go ahead. I know there's supposed to be a shell casing or holder. It's not for shotgun, it'll be for regular bullets. Do we want to make it stand out more? That's a little bit too red for that portion. It's okay there, like a highlight. I don't mind that difference in color. All right. I'm not sure what's happening back there, so let's go ahead and make that just her white shirt. Cloth. There, so pants. What color pants is she wearing? Typically, are they just blue jeans or are they black? They're dark denim. Where are we going? All right, she got jeans on. So we'll go ahead and look for a denim color. That's too light of a denim, I think. This is kind of a tough choice here. We'll go with that. Don't know if I like it. I definitely choose aesthetics over accuracy when it comes to these things, but I think that's fair for Ashe. Yeah, let's look at the boots. Golden metallic, huh? Let's see what she got here. These gold highlights on brown leather. Okay, wait, black leather farther down. All right, I don't know if we can do much with the gold highlights on these. We can put some gold highlights on the buttons. There we go. Go back into our leathers. Okay. That's kind of sharp. Oh, take out the bottle there. I can deal with that. All right, back onto the weapons and then her accessories and base before we get back on the mount and paint the bike. All right, so what do we have? Let's start with the coach gun since we're on the back here. Probably needs a bit red for what I'm looking for. That blends too much. I want to have some contrast. Huh. Sun bleached hide. I can dig that. Back into some gunmetal. Dirty and chrome for that. I do like there So this one's a pun. System of brown, blackened, full of plum, rampine, disturred, only ash wood remains, laid to chest. So they got some that are pun based. Alright. So let's make the, butt there, wood. What did we use? Walnut handle. That's fine. Couple of different beers here. It's fine. And the glass, where is our glass? Here we go. Not a lot of actually good options for the glass. There's not like a brown glass or a green, so we might go with other things, like with the metal. Dynamite. Let's make that. What we're going to use for the red there. A good plastic red. That's one thing that gets annoying. You can use the nice gray. That. We have we do have some sort of smolder in the rocks, right? Yes, son.
I'm letting me use Spotify on my computer.
All right.
Is anybody watching?
Not right this second. Just me
But I
making,
know that.
making Ashe, and I'm gonna put her on her motorcycle. But like I took your advice and made her easier to paint before I put her back onto the motorcycle. Now, your computer's over there, kiddo.
Thank you. Mommy said I could use Spotify, but I don't know how to use it. Well, I know how to use it, but I don't know how to.
How to get it? Okay. Well, let me finish this, and I will help you get Spotify on your computer.
Okay. She's shooting up a gun.
Well, it'll look different when she's on the bike.
Yeah, cool. What do you think of my background?
I love it. Little Sans Undertale.
Yes, Undertale. Undertale fan.
Undertool.
Yeah, hilarious. You know what I can do?
What can you do?
Even though I bet you've never seen this before, I'm pretty sure on my other accounts, I need to refresh this real quick. Yeah. There we go. Not there. To them.
Can you take it back? Just make it plain? Doot 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 doot.
Dave.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the song? Dum 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 dum.
No.
Dum 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 dum.
Doom, 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 doom. There, bud, check this out. So I have to paint it, but that's her. There's some bottles around her. She's going to scoop up and pick up her dynamite. I guess I need to move back her decorations again. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you know how to change the background for my other Google thing?
I don't know what your other Google thing is.
Like my school Google thing.
No.
Sad. I'm gonna have a new background. You know him. I know him. Da 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 da.
Flurry.
Yeah, Flowey. Flowey's my new background. I have so many Flowey pictures. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
A lot of
7.
flowing.
But 2 of them are actually Omega Flowey. Hilarious.
I honestly don't know the difference between Flowey and Omega Flowey.
You already know what Flowey looks like.
I think I do.
This is Omega Flowey.
Jeepers, that's frightening.
That's the
Very loud.
that's what he looks like before the battle actually kind of begins. Now then, this is basically what he looks like after the battle begins.
Scary.
That's Omega Flowey.
What's a good color for smoke?
I'm probably just gonna do this Flowey, see? The your best friend Flowey, like normal, happy Flowey. Just kidding, we're going my favorite Flowey. Is that wallpaper? We're going to my favorite Flowey. Da 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 da. Hey, this is my favorite Flowey. I'm using it as my background. See?
Okay. A little beach smoke there.
Da 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 da.
All right, so I got to paint the wheels and we're going to work our way up the bike to finish her off. All right, so for the, we don't have, well, plastic would be reasonable for those, I guess. Plastic. Can we blend in a leather to make it a little contrast there? That works. Now, what did her Ashe motorcycle look like? Ashe's motorcycle. Huh. Ashe and the Terminator. I guess I could have watched the short again. I don't really have the time right this second. What does it look like? Odd choices. There's Tracer's speed bike. Roadhog and Junkrat with a sidecar. Seriously, nothing for Ashe shown here. You got Reaper in his costume. We have, looks like Widow on a bike. This Widow. How? The one character who regularly has, there we go. So it's red is the color of her bike. So we'll make sure we get some nice reds on there for you.
What happened to her face?
She's angry.
It's kind of scary.
Supposed to be. She's mad at good old Jesse McCree.
True. I know how to do this thing now.
What thing is that, son?
I've done the password and the username thing. I just don't know my email.
Okay, I'll help.
I created a new password and did a username. SlowyFan25.
All right. Well, like I said, I will help you here in a minute.
Oh, Flowey fan. Da, 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 da.
I gotta get her pegs here. That actually looks reasonable. So right there, what color are we gonna make that front piece? Don't want it to be too shiny up there.
Pretty sure I created a camera. Yeah, I did it. Physically.
Right.
Okay.
So I think we have every surface covered and painted. Don't think we got her fingernails. Does she wear fingernail polish? I would assume somebody like Miss Ashe does. Oh, she has gloves, doesn't she? Fingerless gloves that we forgot. That's what we missed. Gloves for the hands.
All you do is download it. And okay.
Go ahead and paint. Go back to leather. This may be, again, just kind of going you know what? Yeah, I want to kind of go with some color. Just give her a little pop there. May not be accurate, but let's go for some fun. All right, anything else? Got her covered there, top and bottom, got the base. All right, that looks like we have ourselves an Ashe. Let's go ahead and go up here to save.
Is anyone there?
Nope. File, save as Ashe bike.
Wow.
She goes into, I'll go ahead and just delete this one. We don't need a duplicate. That goes into our collection. So I'll need to, during some off-screen time, go ahead and update Mercy to get her staff color. But we have Ashe, Mercy, Roadhog, Zen, Widow, and Torb. We actually have a full squad. We have 2 healers, 3 DPS, and 1 tank. So not the best composition. Yes, son.
Question.
What's your question?
What about the other ones?
Those are not a part of the Overwatch design. You have your own Heroforge where you can make your own wonderful collection of...
Yeah, I already have my skeleton lair. I'm saying.
All right, so we are good for now. I'm going to go hop over here and hook the kid up with some Spotifying before bedtiming.
Yeah.
All right, keep us on your dial here. Keep checking us out as we continue to design and build these Overwatch characters for what we hope will eventually be our homebrew Overwatch game in Tabletop Simulator. Check out our other videos here on Twitch and on YouTube, and we will catch you all next time. Thank